All right. Good morning. Good morning. Just popping in. Oh, there's Melissa. Oh, what's that? Shoot. Oh no. All right. I almost started a I almost started a update of my computer. I hope I stopped it. Good morning. Hi Anna. Hi Janelle. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Ooh, there she is. There she is. I knew you were gonna come say hi. Mm, you're so crazy. You're so crazy. So crazy. Oh, good morning. Hi, Cindy. Happy birthday. Hi, Melissa. Well, how's everybody? Hi, Tiff. Oh, how's Pisces season treating you? You always love my hair when it's like so dirty and needs a wash. But thank you. I love it too. Doing okay? Been working. I know I'm just having to put off today. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad to see you. 0 degrees. It's cold here too, but it's at least we're in the 20s. At least we're in the 20s. Yeah, I was telling my hairdresser last time I saw her that I just get so many compliments on my hair since she's been cutting it, and that she's a magician, and she was so happy. Seriously, a good haircut. Oh, don't rub it in. Arizona's like 60 degrees right now. Do you think that's cold? I feel like in Arizona, that's like wintry. Hi, Yvonne. Yeah, it's not. If it was 60 degrees over here right now, everybody would be running around in like t-shirts and flip-flops. The teenagers are already doing that because we can't wear outerwear. That's embarrassing. All right. Well, it's 32 in Florida. That is cold though. 32 is cold. Like I've been cold all the time this whole winter because it's been so cold. This is the first year I purchased a heated blanket, and I can't believe how amazing a heated blanket is. Like, I just turn it on a little bit before I get in bed so that my bed is nice and toasty. And I'm like, oh, we treat ourselves so well here. They're too kind. I think like once you live somewhere that it doesn't get cold and then you come back to the cold, you're ruined. Because I grew up in the Northeast. Like I'm from Connecticut. And when I lived for a year in like a tropical climate, and when I came back, I no longer could handle the cold at all. Like, and I don't remember really caring about it before that. So I was also young. So there's that. All right. Well, any announcements for you? I've just been busy over here with school and internship and all those things. Just been really, really busy, but that's good. We have two more sessions of the current normalized magic workshop. And so I'm just going to remind you, I will be sending out an email at some point that you can sign up for the next round. And reminder, it is donation based. So who is coming? Because I hope I have all my OGs back because I really miss every single one of you. And I'm staring at all of you right now. I miss your faces in group. I think we all do. So hopefully you'll be able to come and join us when we restart the new way. And we'll probably just be meeting 2 times a month as opposed to every Wednesday. So it'll be like 2 Wednesdays out of the month. And yeah, right? I think so. So we'll go ahead and I have just because of the way my system is, I think I'm gonna wait 2 weeks to do the sign up because I gotta cancel everybody. You know what I mean? So I'll figure that out. But just make sure like do you get emails from me? Because that's how I'm going to send the sign up. So make sure you get emails from me. And if you don't, shoot me a message so I can make sure to put you on there. You do need to sign up still because I'm like still making it a group. We're going to be cohesive. But I think it's what we all need. You know what I'm saying? To mental health support us through whatever the literal fuck is going on right now. I told my person who helps me with my taxes, I was like, go ahead and like file those now because I'm getting a refund this year. And I'm like, you don't file it now, maybe we won't have the IRS and then I won't get, my $2 back that I would like. Good. Good. That makes me excited and delighted and happy. Mm. All right. Well, let's get to some cards this morning. Remember last time when it was like 2 weeks ago when we were gonna pull cards and instead the fairies took over and told us Ragnarok. Remember that? I'm not doing that again. It's Pisces season. It started on Tuesday. I haven't really liked it so far, but I also did get my period that day. So is it Pisces or is it my uterus? Okay, no los dos, right? Um, but anyway, that's where we are. And just a reminder that, if you're thinking about Pisces energy, Pisces is 12th house energy, right? So aside from like thinking about watery, emotional kind of things, think about illusion. Think about like beyond the veil. Think about delusion. Think about literally 12th house themes, Neptune, dreams, and just again, like the difference between what is real and what isn't, and what makes something real versus not real, right? Because we're kind of in that right now. And I think that's the vibes Pisces is bringing. It's not super emotional feeling like we typically stereotype Pisces energy as, but more about what about the illusions, looking at the illusions. So, in honor of Pisces season, we're going to do aquatic things. Ready? Mermaids, koi fish, and dolphins. Mermaids, koi fish, and dolphins. Good morning, AL. Mermaids, koi fish, dolphins. Mm. Now I'm shuffling. I was seeing on Instagram somebody did some tile in their bathroom, and they did like half of the tile was like that mermaid like scale. It looked like a mermaid scale shape. Oh, so pretty. It would be a fish scale, mermaid scale, whatever. Oh, you want them all. You're taking all of the aquatics today. All right. All right. Mm, don't do that. Don't do that. Priscilla. All right. Tell me when you're ready for mermaid. Again, your choices this morning are mermaid, koi fish, and dolphin in honor of Pisces season. Yeah, okay, you're ready. I'm like looking through three, but I don't have my TikTok screen anymore. All right, so this is your mermaid. We have dragon, earth fairy, and the deer. Priscilla is always at it. Okay. We don't even need an again. She's constantly at it. And we love her for it. And speaking of dragon, I have my dragon, and she is literally the princess dragon of all dragons. She's just very little, and I can't bring her out here because she is very little, and I'm afraid she'll go skittering off and into a crack. Um, but when she's a little bigger, I'll bring her over because she's so cute. She has such an attitude, which I absolutely love. She's like the dragon version of Priscilla, and her name is Beatrice. You'll see pictures of her in my stories naturally. But every morning, I have to feed her a little salad and some bugs. But I give her the salad first because she doesn't want to eat the salad. But if I give her the salad first, she's so hungry, she eats a few bites and then she stares at me and she's like, put the bugs in now. And I do. So she's already training me. Anyhow, back to this. This is your mermaids. You have dragon, earth fairy, and the deer. Okay. Interesting. Interesting to have these two together, eh? The deer and the dragon. Let's talk about these two first, actually. So you have the deer and the dragon. So on one hand, you have like power, like fire, like big, big, big power. And on the other hand, you have tact, diplomacy, gentleness, right? So, how do you hold these two energies together and allow them to work um, in partnership, in tandem, we could say? So, you're basically wielding the strength and power of a dragon with the diplomacy and gentleness of deer energy. So you're really refining, right? Because just because you have a ton of power doesn't mean you use full power all the time, right? It brings to mind, this is a terrible example, but this is what it brings to mind. One of those little nail drills, when you get your nails done and they have the drill that goes, like it whirs on there. And if they're like working on your nail and there's like not an acrylic on top of it, they have to do it very, very low power, not high power. You don't just hit high power on everything. You work up to that, right? So it's kind of using your discernment, and I apologize for that metaphor. Absolutely bad. It was almost as bad as like the throw up ones I used to do? Anyway, the idea here is that you have immense power, but use it with discernment. You don't need to show and use all your power every single time you do something. Okay. Now, at the same time as we have that, we have the earth fairy. And the earth fairy is grounding you into your actual physical body. And you may have forgotten about your body for a second, but this is reminding you that your body is the conduit of your power and the container of your power. So while all of your power isn't going to rest and reside within your body at one time, it has to come through your body in order for you to use it. So we have to take care of the body, make sure it is hydrated. In fact, I was just doing this with a client yesterday where it's like, all right, these three things you have to make sure you have checklisted about your body before we move on to other high level things, right? Are you hydrated? Have you slept recently? And has your body had protein? So check all your bases with your body. Make sure that the conduit of your immense energy is finely taken care of so that you are able to use discernment when you wield all of this power. Okay? An interesting message today. Okay. Hi, Kit. All right, we are shuffling now for koi fish. Hi. All right. Whoa, those two came out together. All right, tell me when you're ready for koi fish. This is really funny. Excuse me. Okay, so koi fish, the raven, Merlin, and the frog. Okay, so let's see what the story is with this one. All right, so we have Raven, Merlin, and the frog, and we have some pretty potent magic energy in this poll, as you may have noticed. With both the Raven and the Merlin, we're combining like synchronicity and magic with actual alchemy. And the way that this is coming to me is more like, think of the Raven as like um synchronistic magic, like, oh, it just happened. And think of the Merlin as alchemical magic, where I am creating this, I am purposely and intentionally doing this magic. Both things obviously exist at all times, right? the and you could even say they feed into each other, right? That the synchronistic organic magic that just happens on a day-to-day basis feeds into the intentional magic that you then create for yourself. But this is basically a synergy of both of those things happening for you right now. So you're in a swell of magic where you are being asked to go with the flow of the organic magic happening while simultaneously tapping into your own brand of magic to create. Okay. Now, here comes the frog. And the frog is reminding you that in order to really be in the flow of this magic and this synergy here, you really can't be holding on to your old stuff, right? You have to let go, clean the house. What is in your closet, your mental closet, your heart closet, your emotional closet, your trauma closet, I don't know, all the closets. What's in there just taking up residence that you don't need anymore, that you just haven't worn in a while, that you don't need, you recycle it, right? If you haven't needed it, why do you think you're going to need it? And it's something like it's taking up your energy for it to be there. So it's asking you to kind of go in and clear out your old stuff so that you can really focus on what you're creating intentionally and what is organically showing up for you that literally has nothing to do with what you've been holding on to. Okay? So that is your koi fish. Next is the dolphin. Ah, look who it is, the Christine. It is a OG reunion this morning. Christine and Kit, I was just saying in about a couple weeks, and be sending out that email for the next round of Normalized Magic, which again is donation based. So everybody better show up. Better be there. I can't wait. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have to do like a special first class of making it 2 hours long so we have time to hear everybody's updates on their life. You know what I mean? Okay. Dolphin. Tell me when you're ready for dolphin. All right. So for your dolphin, we have High Priestess, the King, and Disruption. We have a lot of like big magic, powerful energy in all three of these ocean aquatic adventures today. So the King, the High Priestess, and Disruption. Okay, so let's first go to obviously the King and the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is basically the king of magic, right? Um, the High Priestess is all about, and I'm going to use this word again, discernment. Lots of almost like, okay, okay. So imagine the High Priestess is the energy within you that taps into the other realms around you that are currently swirling in this world today. Like this is the energy that allows you to tap into that knowledge, tap into that magic, into that energy. The king is the grounded physical component of that allows you to make choices and cast some judgments. So again, you have a synergy here, very similar to the first pull, which was talking about that raw, like dragon power and using like the discernment of the deer to wield it. Basically, same Z's here, just a little bit different in the type of energy, right? Where the dragon card is more of like raw power energy, the high priestess card is specifically feminine energy magic. Okay. So, how do you take your feminine energy magic and wield it with discernment? Okay. Then we have disruption. And the reason this is here is not the typical way. Usually disruption comes in and is like, oh, something's happened and it pivoted you and like, we're off base. The disruption is environmental at this time in this poll. The disruption is ongoing. It's not a shift that happened. It's a shift you're within. Okay? So the disruption is all around you constantly all the time. And that is again why we need to tap into that energy of magic, that feminine energy magic, and wield the king energy to create that discernment, to make judgment, make decisions, right? To kind of weigh things and create that balance. All right. So the disruption is all around you, and you're tapping into that feminine magic energy in order to make your choices and your decisions. Well, Pisces season has spoken. It's very big energy cards for us this morning. Thoughts? I quite enjoyed it. It felt applicable, all three, and possibly very helpful. So good. All right. Well, I hope you have a good weekend. I am going to sleep a lot because I've been tired as hell this week. Um, Like, I just can't get enough sleep. My kids too, like, I fed them at, like, 4:30 or 4 o'clock. Usually I feed them, mini dinner and then regular dinner because why wouldn't we? We just love spending all of our money on food. But, they ate their first dinner, and around, like, 5:30, I was like, "Where are they?" Um, they were both asleep, and they weren't just, like, asleep, like, they had fallen asleep somewhere, like, they both went to bed and, like, tucked themselves in, and I was like, "You know what? That's vibes right now," so I didn't even wake them up. So, that's what I hope to do a lot of this weekend, and celebrate some birthdays of my friend Cindy and get to see some other friends this weekend too, just a little bit, not too much, and, all those things. So have a good weekend. Find some joy. Don't forget to tap into your magic and wield it with discernment this weekend and every day. And I will see you next Friday. And thank you for being here. I love you all. So good to see you guys. I can't wait for workshop again. If you don't get emails from me, I don't send them very often, but if you don't get emails from me, make sure that you send me an email or a DM or something so I know to send you that email when registration opens again. Okay. Bye. Mwah.